Guy claims he's had 50. Hold up.
Guy claim his $50,000 debt over Twitch gift subbing. Is it like they he what's the word? He owe his Twitch follower like $50,000 because he's losing a challenge or something?
Hold up.
I am in a bit of trouble actually.
Okay.
So.
Oh, it's not face to face though.
What I guess I don't want to even start. So, I guess in the last year, I've been building up some debt.
That's always a bad thing. You don't want to build up debt, guys.
Yeah.
Debt bad. You don't want.
College is one thing, but other than that, I don't think you could build up for like $50,000 on debt.
Yeah, that's you don't want that. You don't want to have to. That's real bad. You don't want it.
Kind of hiding it from my family.
Holy shit! Holy shit! He's building that on himself. Okay, let's see.
Recently came out and pretty much just tearing apart my family at this point.
Good job.
So,
how much debt, man?
About $50,000.
How?
Are you?
That's only like on a scale of I fucked up my life. That's only like a 4 or 3.
Really? That's 4 or 3? How is 10 then?
To be honest. Yeah, it's really only a 4 or 3. It's really not that bad. It's not that big of a deal. It's rookie number.
Bro, $50,000. It's not rookie number. I mean, if you live in America, I think it wouldn't be that bad. But other than America, other country, I don't think it's that little. I think it would be 6 or 7.
Yeah, bro. My mom, like, she had a way higher score than this.
Wow.
Solo credit card.
What are you buying?
So that's the.
Don't tell me that he used $50,000 of debt to give to streamer. I mean, I like GIF and all. Okay, in Kick, I live in Kick. I like GIF and all, but still, you need to look at yourself, bro. If you have the money to spend it, then it's okay. You can spend it. But if you don't have the money to spend it, please consider yourself. Consider yourself. Reconsider.
The worst part is not really buying anything. It's actually streaming. So I used to play video games a lot. I'm actually in the military, so so I used to play video games as a way to kind of cope. And
yeah, usually guys in the military that do that, usually they spend all their money on like a Dodge Hellcat or something like that. That's like financed at like 37% interest. Yeah, Camaro.
Wait.
Mustang. Yeah, like.
I thought it was 10% interest for like a Dodge or Hellcat. 30%? Not even 20? Okay. We're just gonna buy it cash.
Bro, this
guy
got it twisted.
Basically, I got into streaming and watching other streamers play video games.
Nah. The moment he said it like that, as Mongo already know completely, these two starting to get a clue, okay? These two starting to get a clue on what's going on. The chat was like, no. They already know it.
Help pass the time, and especially when I'm at work.
Why are you giving them money?
And I kind of got into
like
the whole gifting.
How would you give it for $50,000? How? That's too much. $1,000 on gifting. Maybe he watched Mr. Beast video for like $10,000, right? $10,000 for the stream, and they do something and they challenge. If you win this game, you get $10,000. After he watched it, it was like, okay, that's a good idea. Maybe if I posted it, it would be blown up. But at the end of the day, it's not. It feels like a script, or maybe it feels like a copycat. So he doesn't get any money. On top of that, he lose $50,000 or maybe more.
Couldn't really control it. I can say I've never been addicted to anything.
Couldn't really control it. That's your problem right there, you lazy bit.
The problem about that is he doesn't tell anyone. If he would tell anyone, someone would point it out, especially his best friend would point it out that, bro, that's enough. That shouldn't be happening. But he didn't tell anyone. He just kept it for himself. That's the reason why he got to stuff like that.
You a grown ass man. You couldn't control it? You mean you didn't control it?
Yep.
Ever in my life, but
you
this
can't.
has got to be the closest thing.
Yeah, you can't.
Well, you're right. I can't say that. Yeah, I guess
The definition of addiction is a pattern of behavior that continues after the person knows that it is hurting me, and I continue.
Well, fuck. If that's the case, then I think there's a. Uh-oh.
You need to do it anyway. Can I tell you, Alex?
Definition of addiction, I think it would be not like that, but it would be the same, almost the same. It's not that it's hurting you, it's just that it's a behavior where you do it again and again. Even if you know that it's an addiction, even if you know that it's good or maybe not good for you, you still want to do it. You know, your body still want to do it.
And this is me just being straight up with you. I don't know if I fully believe you.
Or maybe I'm wrong.
It's so stupid, like you would think that it's fake. That's true. That's a good point he brings up. As Mona's addiction takes, well, it's not really a take, it's just a fact. You want to stop something from happening, stop doing it.
Yep.
What else were you spending? $50,000. I only see that in extreme, like.
It Mr. Beast.
You have somebody else that you're courting, or you're struggling with drugs, you're struggling with gambling.
Yeah.
Nah, gambling I would see it, but drug, y'all don't have any debt. They won't allow you to have debts from what I know. Why would they saw you without a clothes, or maybe a clothes not a clothes, pants not a pant, and they wanted to give you a debt? Most of the time you wouldn't get a debt. So if we're talking about gambling, I think I would get it. But other than that, I don't think so too.
It honestly, I know it sounds crazy, but that literally is it. It was.
You're just sitting there watching Twitch, and you're just.
Nah, here's the reason why he probably doing it. He probably doing it because he's lonely, and every time he does it, everybody in the chat is like, "Wow, this guy's so cool.
Yeah,
he's great." There's two reasons, actually. It could be that. Number two could just be a girl he's trying to give money to, so she'll date him. Right, that's probably what it could be. But the other instance could be that, like, people are addicted to that attention, you know? Like, it's that 5 minutes of glory. Exactly. Yeah.
Gifting thousands of dollars away.
If you give $50,000 to XQC or maybe Asmongo, I don't think they would be surprised that much. You know, like, oh, $50,000, that's a lot of money. Thanks, man. That's about it. It's like, oh my god, don't spend that kinds of money on something like that. I'm a streamer, but I don't give a fuck about why you do it, but still, it's so much money. Even if you give a portion of it, like $500, okay, or maybe $50, that's still so much money.
To people.
Yes. I got so into the hype.
The hype.
You drop that $500, 100 subs, everybody goes crazy.
See, I told you, it's
Yep.
is a pathetic little bitch addicted to attention because his parents never gave him enough.
And the problem is, I think I hope his channel would put his name on it, his face on it, because at the very least, someone would appreciate his real name. You know what I mean? If he just said, Damner, people would just thank me out of nothing.
And he's sitting there pissing away all his money. He working his fucking ass off. He signed his body away to the military, the United States government, so he could spend that money on giving some fat, scrawny, or not, probably fat or scrawny little nerd playing Fortnite all their money. Like,
at least I didn't.
Hype train, yeah, bro. Like, Jesus.
At least I didn't.
This is embarrassing. Like, you know what I love with these financial audit shows is whenever the guy just calls him a fucking loser. Like, and he just says, like, listen, bro, like, you are dumb as fuck. I don't know what you were thinking. You're totally wrong. And the reason why is because that's what they need to hear. Is because the more that you coddle, oh, it's okay, everybody makes mistakes. Bitch, this is a big mistake.
Yeah.
You fucked
Yeah.
up.
And, you know, they hype you up, and I got so into it.
Like $500, 100 sub. Oh, you guys want more? Here's $5,000. Okay. Now 1,000 sub. What you gonna do? Praise for me, bro. That's actually super sad. That's super sad. That's so sad.
I don't know. It just kept happening.
He addicted to the attention.
I wasn't keeping track. I wasn't paying attention. You know, as soon as one credit card max, go straight to another one.
Over what course of time? How long did it take you to acquire this debt?
It was over a year.
Damn.
Bro, I'm having a hard time with it.
Same.
Nah, see, they don't get it because like they probably not. They're probably about my age, right? And like they went the path of not being addicted to the internet. So like they just long gone from that addiction. So I mean, most people wouldn't know what kinds of addicting drug would make people spend so much money to the point that they broke ass, didn't even have money, just go steal or fucking go debt just to go on drugs, right? They don't know what that means because people who doesn't know what addiction mean doesn't know how addiction works, you know. But people who have that kinds of addiction tells a different story. Like, oh, their body is so good, they so happy, stuff like that. I'm not addicted to anything. I know I'm addicted to something though. I'm addicted to game. I'm addicted to food. Yeah, food was the best. I'm not obese, but I have weight. I have weight. probably don't get what's going on here, but like, yeah, no, this shit used to happen. Like this is all the time it happens. Yeah, absolutely. Probably older. Yeah, I think
having a hard time with
older
it.
than me.
Like, so
I mean,
are you married?
I am. I'm married, and I have kids, and that was the hardest part was once I realized how bad it was, and I
Dude, you
disconnected
would
myself
know,
from those
man.
things.
Alex, you would know. Like maybe if you're sitting there trying to explain this to your wife or something, she'll buy this. But you had to actually go open new credit cards.
I did.
So you didn't just open your eyes and there was $50,000 when.
Well, so the credit cards were old ones that we had zero balance on.
I'll give y'all some advice. Never use a credit card. It's a scam. Never use credit card, nothing.
If you invested in it, I think it would be good. But other than that, it just want you to spend money. Like seriously, I am a people who addicted to game, and you know what happened to me? For fuck's sake, every single game has like 1,000 different purchase. They just want you to spend money. Oh, the diamond usually sell for like 100 for $1 or maybe 1,000 for $1, but this time 1,000,000 for $5. What do you think? Would that good? Would that good enough? We just like, okay, I mean, damn, it's just one time. Let's go one time. Bam, $5 gone.
Absolutely not. Like the only people that should use credit cards is people like my dad. Like my dad used a credit card, and you know.
Yeah, normal kid and people who addicted to games shouldn't have credit card. Just business people and people who go out to buy grocery or stuff. People who have work, yeah, that credit card would be the best. But other than that, I don't think so.
He gets the money back every time. But here's the problem, right? Is that the people that don't need credit cards should use credit cards, and the people that think they do need credit cards shouldn't use credit cards. That's a better way to say horrible take. No, it's a fact. It's a fact. I've seen so many people fuck their life up with credit cards.
That we had used from years prior when.
Because it has debt. Yeah, debit card.
During COVID, we were using. My wife wasn't able to work, so it was just my income that was supporting us, and you know, mortgage rates in Colorado are not very good at all, and they haven't been for a long time, and we just basically were using credit cards to kind of survive. once we
So
came out of that,
see?
and she was able to start working, we were able to pay him down. We even refinanced the house at one point to be able to get some money back to.
So you refinanced the house to give people money for attention in the chat room? That's crazy. Man, this dude really fucked up his life, huh? And again, I tell you, like, listen, this is only a 3 or a 4 on a scale of fucked up your life. It's really not that bad. Like, I've seen people that are at the 6 and 7. It's hard to even see.
$50,000 for me. What would the scale be? 15. Okay. It's seriously so too much. I didn't go to college yet. I mean, I go to college this year, but I didn't go it yet. Also, wait, let me think. Sorry. Wait, let me think. What about normal people? I think it would be around 5. I think it would be around 5.
I mean, a 9, like, that's a crackhead under a bridge with like 1 leg and 3 fingers. Like that. Like, I mean, you got a ways to go until you really hit rock bottom. Fix one 5 years, yeah.
Let me ask a little bit of a more tactical question. You've got $50,000 in credit cards. You've got to make minimum payments.
Yes.
Is that what raised the flag to her? How did she?
Stop making a payment. Stop making a payment. So just if they call you, hang up the phone. Like, this is what you need to do. You need to declare bankruptcy. You need to stop paying the phones. If they call you, say it's not you. If they try to do anything, like, do whatever you can, like, consult a lawyer, look online for legal advice.
Wow. So a 3 to 4 problem wasn't that big. What about 7 or 8? Wouldn't be just hung unalive or so?
Can they put you in jail? Can they garnish your wages? 90% of the time they can't. So you've got to do whatever you can, bro, to take that money and keep it. Because fuck them. Credit union consolidation loan, 1 card at a time. Yep, bro. Like, you got to get away from it. Go on cooldown. Yeah. Use the cooldown.
How did she not notice? Hey, there's hundreds of dollars going out every month.
That's why.
In minimum payments. I'm guessing you guys keep the money separate, so she couldn't see that.
Well, so I actually went and opened up a checking account on the side, so that way I could have some of my paycheck.
Right, but she's
damn, that's crazy. So he opened up a second card while he's married in his name alone, just so he can give his money away.
Wow.
This is a professional dick eater.
Wow.
This is crazy.
Okay, I didn't it would be that big. Let's go. You put up a marriage credit card, and now you put in a more solidified credit card by your name. Oh, I think she would do the same, honestly. We don't know. Maybe she had one too, but she just didn't have $50,000 of debt, I guess.
Seeing hundreds of your,
he's fast tracking
divorce.
divorce.
Seeing, hey, hundreds. There's a lot less money coming in than there used to
Speed run divorce, bro.
That didn't raise any red flags for her. I'm just trying to.
She probably didn't know, right? That's really what it is.
Yeah.
It's the hatred you have for the government. I think government's great.
I mean,
in some way.
I think it would probably like, he just lie a little bit. I mean, people who doesn't love each other so much, I think they probably suspicious, but people who already loving so much and telling each other like honesty for years, they wouldn't be that much of questionable. So they just said, this time of the year the country doesn't do good, the harvest doesn't do good, the money also doesn't flood in good, so it would cut in half. But at the end of the day, it's just not. It's just lie. You know what I mean?
His government's great. Like, you need the government, but like, I hate credit companies because I think they're completely parasitic, and I think that they exist purely at the expense of other people. I think the entire idea of a credit score is not really that much different than a social credit score in China. I think it's disgusting.
Yeah.
I hate it, and I think that the introduction of like these extremely high levels of debt should be like criminally like prosecuted. I think it's actually horrible. It's crazy. So for me, like, I don't hate the government because the government is the one that lets happen. You type in the same message over and over, bro. Like, you doing too many of it. Now, I'm going to let y'all know. I'm not going to read the second one because now you're doing this as a normal thing. It's too many times, bro. Like, that's just an instant perma. It's again, it's not what you said. It's the way you say it. It's annoying you type like that. Get the fuck out of here. So, yeah. Just, I don't know what
Just
you were
copy
thinking, bro.
paste.
Like, why would you do that? It's such an obnoxious type of behavior. Spammers get fucked. Yeah, if you spam in chat, you just instant perma. That's it.
And the
Yeah.
landscape of your marriage.
All I can say is that we were never really good with finances when it comes to keeping track. As long as we knew we had money to do things and pay things, we weren't really paying attention.
But you didn't have money though, right? Because you said before that you didn't have any fucking money, and now you're saying as long as we had money. What you mean is that if we had somebody else's money. Uh-oh.
As much as, like, I never really cared what she was spending money, she never really cared what I was spending money on.
It's like it's like a separate marriage then. I thought it was just non-separate marriage. I thought it was just like we have one credit score for a marriage, but no, I don't think so.
It didn't get to that.
That's crazy that both of them, so like, because they were already having money problems, and neither one of them care what they're spending money on.
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy.
If the one have the problem, the other just said, "Oh, you have a problem with money that much? Okay, we're gonna divorce." That's it.
Said she didn't realize
So like $500 or $800.
It's talking about that. It's giving me questions so much. It's like in the old day, people married for them to get a partner, right? To get a partner and live together, go through hardship together. It's like being married is not separable. But nowadays we have different bank, we have different room, we have almost different house. It's like it's so separate to the point that even if you are married, it's not looks like a partner. It's more it looks more like just business transaction. So that's the reason why I don't want to get married. I don't give a fuck about that because it just doesn't have any point other than just sexuality. But other than that, it doesn't have any point. I would just go to club, go to stuff like that to have one time fun. But if you want to have a partner just because of that, I don't think that's a point either. I don't really know where's the point. You know, maybe people would say, where you old, you would get nobody's taking care of you, bro. I would shoot myself. Really, I would. Oh no. Oh, please don't ban it. I just don't make myself miserable. That's about it.
Could be gone and her not even notice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bro, Jade and I make a lot of money, and
I would.
I'm telling you right
I'm
now.
like a bird dog. I know if money's missing. Sheesh.
All right, so how can we help, man?
Yeah.
So, I mean, at this point, I mean, the basic thing is I'm just terrible with money, obviously, and I have no idea what I'm doing.
No, he's not terrible with money. He probably is to an extent, but he's terrible with self-control. The thing is, a person like that is gonna manage like that problem.
Yep, I thought the same. I'm not thoughting the same exactly word, but I just thought it's not that terrible. It's just people doesn't terrible at money. They just terrible at managing themselves. You know what I mean? I thought I should have said it before he said it. Fuck.
It's gonna manifest itself in a bunch of different ways in life. If you can't control yourself and you're addicted to attention, then you're going to have a lot of problems in life that are not just money related. Money is just the way that problem is manifesting itself right now. But if you've got an empty cup inside of you that you're trying to look somebody else to fill up, you're going to go and figure it out somewhere else. And so the moment that you can't do it with money, you're going to try and do it with something that's different than money.
Yeah.
You're going to do it with like a girl. You're going to
you want this same attention where you did it with money. You really want that kinds of attention, but and where did you go? I don't know. The place where you get that kinds of attention, everywhere, everywhere. Yeah.
With you know, doing stupid shit for attention. Like at the end of the day, like if that's the problem.
And also, it's the worst because he didn't even create the video. Just like I said in the first a few minutes, he didn't even create the video for viral content. He just did it. You know. Oh my, that's just wasted.
He's got a self-control problem. He's got I can't do that. Financial advice should be taken with a grain of salt here. Where you need to be positioned financially is unique to your situation. Please take what Asmund says with a grain of salt, please. No, what I'm saying is completely true. Like there's never a situation where what I'm saying isn't true.
Yeah, he's most of the time, as Mongo, not most of the time, almost 99%. Okay, I'm sorry, as Mongo, if you watch this video, but yeah, almost 100% where he said is true, and people just take it for granted. Maybe calling him out and like, oh, you're so base or something like that. No, bro, it's just hard truth. If you can't even take that, get the fuck out of here, man. Get permaban.
It's not like it's literally true in every situation.
That's not the problem.
It's not the problem.
Not permaban though.
Like you're living in an altered reality. Like you have to go get beneath that. Like if we take you at your word, which I'm telling you right now, I've just been doing this for too long, I'm struggling.
I immediately believe it.
If I take you at your word, and when MasterCard said I can't let you have any more money, and then you went and opened up another account to keep paying that bill, and this isn't just, oh my gosh, I was just clicking on something and suddenly I was $50,000 in the hole.
Yeah, that's right.
You knew step by step along the way, I'm going to keep going down. And
no, he probably didn't look at the amount of money he was spending
Guys,
because a lot of people don't do that.
You just want to feel
just
good.
Start spending money and they will intentionally not look at it because they know that it's bad and they try to hide it. That's why, like, a lot of people, like, I've known a number of people, they say they spent this amount of money on gacha games. And if they actually ever go back and look at it, it's always more than what they assumed.
It's like you spend $10 and a few days from now you spend for like a few more, not until 10, a few more, like $2, $3, $3, $2, $3. People would assume like, oh, maybe it's almost 50. No, it's almost 20. They don't know that it's already past 20, but they don't want to bring themselves to watch it, to watch the amount. You know what I mean? The addicted people is very different from what you know.
It's the same with Gamba or anything like that. It's
you at your word.
And the reason why is because subconsciously they know that they're wrong. Subconsciously they know they're being stupid.
They just don't want to admit it.
People play video games, and you giving them $500 at a time brought you more life, made you feel more alive than your own home.
Yeah, bro, like this guy's getting in on it because he knows what's going on. When you use Asmongold channel, have you encountered instances like this? Maybe a big gifter trauma dumps about racking up debt? Not really. I mean, like, the thing is that I try to keep a pretty big a wall up. You know, I try to build the wall where, like, I don't really let people try to penetrate into that and talk to me like that because it just like it's like that's like a boundary that I don't want to have people try to cross, right? Because, like, one thing as a streamer, this is one of the most fucking like socially taxing things for me personally. Is like people try to pierce that boundary, right? They try to like get inside of like your personal space.
Oh, yeah. I know what they mean. I know what they mean.
Like that's the one thing.
I didn't get to that level yet, but still I know what he mean. It's like you're a streamer. People who watch you think they are closer than they know. The problem about that is you, the watcher, know what the live streamer means, but the streamer itself doesn't know that. Okay, so he just want to push it.
If I was gonna say there's one thing I don't like about streaming, that's it.
Yep.
People try to get inside your space.
Life that you're creating here, that's what you have to deal with. Because that's a case of You are living this quiet life of desperation, and these little. I can't even wrap my head around this.
I can't.
And,
it's stupid.
like, dude, my whole career has been sitting with people who've made some wild choices, and I've never heard this. Not $50,000.
I think the reason why he doesn't understand it is that he doesn't understand the reward structure of donating a lot of money on stream and then getting the recognition. Because, like, he's thinking about it from, like, paying people to play video games, that perspective. But if he thought about it from the perspective of, I'm doing this so I can get validation and recognition, then I think it would make a lot more sense to him.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen 5,000. I've seen like 10,000. I've never
like
seen 50.
sometimes you could command streamer to play certain game, right? Certain scene, or maybe put creeper on their world suddenly or something like that. But that's a low part. He's thinking stuff like that. He's thinking about command. But what he doesn't think that he just send the money out of pure sending the money. You know what I mean? So that the streamer just acknowledge him. Oh, thank you very much, Daniel. Why would you send $50,000 to my Twitch? I'm really, you even live on Kick, but you're still sending me $50,000. I'm so grateful, stuff like that. So yeah, that's the difference.
$50,000. The second thing is then you're a guy that doesn't tell his wife the truth. The third thing is you're a guy that put his kids financially at risk. Those are the things we need to deal with.
Alex, are you telling us that you're done? Like, you've called in to talk about the money aspect of this.
He doesn't.
So
it isn't done.
Think, okay, he thinks he's finished with.
You don't know what addiction is. Okay, addiction is something that you can't forget. Even if you stop doing it, you know that you can stop. But if you have that certain amount of money, if you have that certain amount of emotion where it's bored, you don't know what to do, you have so much money, you're gonna go to addiction again. Believe me. Video game is one of this.
This behavior. What is causing you to think?
No, I didn't purchase money on game that much.
Matter at all.
Yeah. So I mean, we've started doing family counseling, marriage counseling. I've deleted all my accounts.
There's also the probability that he's unhappy in his marriage and he's donating a lot of money to a female streamer, which is why he didn't tell his wife about it.
I think so. I mean, why would you tell your wife that you donated to Twitch streamer girl Twitch streamer? You know what I mean? Why didn't he just donate on Kick? Donate on me. Give it to me. I mean, I didn't get the give button still, but okay.
I'm not saying that's what it is, but I'm saying it's what it could be.
Yeah.
Giving my wife access to every single thing that I have.
Okay.
Did you give her the receipts?
Yes, I
was donating to Asian Bunny or Amarath.
Yep. Look at the history, see every single transaction.
Okay. All right. Good for you.
I mean, we've been married for 17 years, and I love my wife more than anything. She's my best friend, and I honestly have no idea why I got into it. I think that's part of the counseling that we're going through. I'm
Good for you.
To understand.
Good for you. So I'm proud of you.
I just know that I don't want to lose that.
Okay. I'm proud of you on that, man. You're going to have to work through the money side of it, and you're going to have to follow the baby steps and pay it off. Hang on the line. We'll send you a copy of Total Money Makeover and help you on your journey.
Create your free every dollar budget today. The simplest way to budget for your life.
Jesus, bro. Like,
budget today.
My dad won't give me access to my money. Oh, my God. This is nuts, man. This dude really got his life all kinds of fucked up, I guess. I never even have seen this before.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. This is dumb. Like, I'll link y'all this video. I've never seen his channel or his show before. This is nuts.
This is actually super good. I'm not gonna lie. This is super good. I mean, he covered that up pretty smoothly. I don't think it would I wouldn't say pretty good. He's just telling him that it's wrong, you should stop, and this is how to do it. That's about it. He just doesn't explain to us that much. I mean, he explained it on how you should stop the addiction, but he just doesn't explain the solution. I think he would explain it, but I didn't see it.
Yeah, there it is. Basically said, bro, we can't help you. Well, I mean, like, here's the thing. Is the guy, I mean, that's hard to watch. It's not hard for me to watch. I see people fuck their wife up all the time.
I've seen worse. Even if I said that it's $50,000, it's a 10 for me or maybe a 15 for me. I've seen worse. Okay, I've seen worse.
Man, absolutely. It's people just stupid. Like that's really all there is to it.
Thanks for watching. Stay cool, fam.